Welcome to my goal mapping presentation. So goal mapping, first of all, my name is Edmund Carroll, and I'm a goal mapping practitioner coach as well, where I show you how to write out your goals using words and pictures. And this is what my presentation here is about. It is used by over 5 million people, including over 1 million school children worldwide. So these are the companies that are using goal mapping: Microsoft, Disney, Coca-Cola, Siemens, Barclays, right across the world. This program has been around now for the last 25 years now, and it is growing at a phenomenal rate. And I'm fortunate and blessed to teach it here in Ireland, especially online since COVID as well, but also in person. This is a group of school children in Sweden who have completed goal mapping using words and pictures. You can learn it by using by writing out on paper templates, which I provide you with, or using the online system as well, and which I'm actually going to show you here now as well. This is Kathleen Konya, who is a world kickboxing champion based in Denmark, and she used goal mapping for 3 years on the go to achieve world championship. So you can actually use it as well for any form of sport, anything, hobby, anything at all, any business, whether be self-employed, whether be working your business, absolutely for anything at all. Since COVID, the world has changed faster than ever before. The way we communicate, the way we do banking, the way we do commerce. Since COVID, there have been so many changes. Even if you take, say, the world is changing faster with electric cars, whereas a few years ago, it was all petrol and diesel cars. Change always creates opportunities, even though because change takes us out of our comfort zone. If we stay in our comfort zone, we don't go anywhere at all. But when we move out of our comfort zone, then we actually start to see the changes. And most people fear uncertain change because, again, if you don't know where you're going and you don't know what is on the outside, but it's also change is also about moving along at your own pace and in your own time. It's nothing to do with anybody else, it's something to do with you. As the quote here, it's like the wind that blows. We can't adjust the wind, but we can adjust the set of our sails, so we can adjust our thoughts. We can adjust the direction of where we're going in our life. If you could imagine, say, the wind is blowing, and if you don't have a goal, then your boat or your life cannot end up going nowhere at all. But like that is say, when you have a direction, when you have a goal, when you have a vision, when you have a dream, everything is possible. And once you write down what you want, then as I say that everything is possible to achieve. This is a goal map. So a goal map is made up of words and pictures. Words for the conscious mind and pictures for the subconscious mind. When we go to bed at night, many people dream in pictures. And if you go on holidays, what's the first thing you do? Do you look at the picture or do you look at the script? Many people look at the picture. So the main goal goes into the center box. So the main goal could be, for talk's sake, you could say if you wanted a promotion at work, you wanted to do renovations around the house, and you wanted to change your car. But your main goal would go into the box here, and the main goal in this scenario would be the promotion at work. And the promotion at work would actually pay for it would pay for the car, and it would pay for the renovations. So what you're doing in goal mapping, which is what I teach, is that you're writing out your goals in personal, positive, and present tense. But you're also having a picture to correspond with your goal, because the picture is your vision. It's your vision of what you want. The next part of goal mapping is, why do you want what you want? Why is it's your drive, it's your motivation. It's your why. It'll keep you focused on exactly what you want as well. A goal is only a wish if you put a date on it. And once you put a date on it, it becomes a goal. So starting off your goal map, you would put today's date on it as to when you're starting your map. And then you might put, say, 6 months on it. You might put a month on it, 6 months. You might put a year on it. You can put on whatever length of time at all that you want. But oftentimes when you put a month on it, at least then you can look back over 30 days and see how far you've come as well. Next part of goal mapping is what action steps you need to take towards achieving the goal. So in the goal mapping, you have you put the first action step beside your date. And again, I provide, if it's in person, I provide a paper template, and then I will also provide you with a link to actually creating a digital online map as well, which I'll show you how to do. Who will advise you with your action steps? So in effect, you're writing it out in 10 words or less in present, positive, and present tense. You might decide, so within in the online system, you're provided with an Unsplash picture library. But you can also upload it you can upload your own photographs. So if you decide that if you're looking at working in your own company, or if you're self-employed, or being an individual, you might have photographs on your own computer to upload onto your map. Because oftentimes that you can actually relate more to your own pictures, more so than pictures, say, off the internet. So I show you how to do that stuff. So there's 7 steps. The first part is dreaming. What do you want? Which I'll just share with you there as well. The next part is the goal, which is the priority. So in the scenario I just shared with you, I shared with you 3 goals: the promotion, the new car, and the renovation from the house. So again, in creating a goal map, you would write out 5 goals, and which one will be the priority goal. The third step in map area of goal mapping is drawing. So it creates right brain imagery. So it also is a picture. It's a vision in your mind. So when you go to bed at night, you're dreaming of your picture. When you're getting up in the morning, you're dreaming of your picture. Because the picture will be lodged into the subconscious mind. As I just said, your motivation reasons. Why do you want what you want? Share a story with you. I wanted to lose weight last year, and I did a goal map on it as well. And I wanted to lose 26 pounds in weight. And when it came to my emotional, why did I want what I want? My granddaughter, who is 3.5, and I wanted to kick football with her, and she's 5 years of age. So and over the last 12 months, I haven't had a biscuit, a sweet, or a chocolate over the last 12 months, because I focus on my goal of what I want. Plus, I have an abundance of extra energy, and this is what I show you and teach you in the goal mapping. So everything is possible. Over what period of time, as I shared with you, a goal is only a wish if you put a date on it. And a date can be 30 days, could be 6 months, it could be 12 months, it could be whatever length of time that you want. If it's for a team, it's the combination of all when do you want to achieve what you want to achieve. What action steps do you need to take towards the completion of the goal? There was a film out some years ago, and it's called The Secret. And The Secret said, visualize this and get that. But The Secret didn't say the action steps. What do you need to do towards realizing a goal imagery? That's what goal mapping does. So whose help will you require with your goal map? Whose help will you require with your action steps? If it's you, then I show you what are the emotions and how to word the emotion and bring the pictures. But every step has a picture on it as well, corresponding to the total of the word for the conscious mind and the pictures for the subconscious mind. This wise man said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way you're right. So you're the instigator of your thoughts. Nobody knows your thoughts, only you. So the more that you focus on what you want, the more you'll actually achieve it. The human brain has billions of brain cells, and each brain cell grows arms called dendrites. When you have where you have here on the synaptic gap, when you have a positive thought, you release a chemical into the brain called serotonin. And serotonin helps to give you a train of thought. It helps you to, when you're happy, when you're laughing, you're releasing serotonin into your brain. So as I say that, and the more that you think of what you want, the more that you're happy of what you want, the more you're creating more brain cells to connecting as well. But you're also releasing serotonin and feeling happy in yourself. So brain cells together, brain cells that's repeatedly fired, they wire together as well. So again, as you can see here, goals strengthen. So the more goals that you have, that they help to strengthen and make connections in your brain, which helps you with your opinion of what you want, your belief, and your knowing that you can achieve all that you want. It's a feeling of certainty. It releases the weight of the world from your shoulders, knowing that you're on the path and knowing that you have a step-by-step process of actually achieving what you want. So the power of positive thinking, the right-hand side of your brain is your vision, it's your intuitive, it's your creativity, it's your ideas. And the left-hand side of your brain is your strategy, it's your planning, it's your action, in your action steps as well. And this is the power and the effectiveness of having a goal map. So you have billions of brain cells, and each of them are fired together. And as they're fired together, they're wired together as well. And so when you worry or you're stressful, then you're releasing a different chemical into the brain called cortisol. So cortisol it's holding you back, it's sadness, it's stress, it's worry. And the more that you worry about something, the more it's going around in your head like a rocking chair. It's going nowhere at all. And stress brings on its own various medical conditions as well. So as you can see, that the problem grows in your mind, and the more it grows in your mind, the more it grows bigger. Having a goal, the goal is the light. The goal is having the happiness and the focus of actually moving forward and keeping on the journey towards the achievement of the goal. Life's modern problems require a creative solution. Everybody has problems of some description. Goal mapping is the way forward, actually helping you to achieve what you want in all areas of life: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. The business, physical, absolutely everything at all. So the left-hand side here of your brain is the logical, and the right-hand side brain is your intuitive. So your subconscious mind, your conscious mind is your actions, and your subconscious mind is your continuous thoughts. So the genie in children's books, you look at genie, and the genie says, "Your wish is my command." So with your subconscious mind, you're wishing, and with the conscious mind, you're taking the action step. The goal mapping is made up of words and pictures. Words for the left-hand side of the brain, pictures for the right-hand side of the brain. The first part of goal mapping is dreaming. What do you want? In the workshop, I provide you with specific meditation as to going through in detail what you'd like to create. If it's your life purpose, if it's financial freedom, if it's living your best day, if it's for relationships, I cover all of that. If it's specifically for a company, I cover all of that as well. So oftentimes these are suggestions as to what you might want to achieve in your goal map. The first part of the next part is order. So the main goal goes into the front, into the main box, and then the sub goals go into the other boxes as well. So again, in the illustration here about feeling on top of the world, when you're feeling good, you feel happy. Exercising is also feeling on top of the world, living a balanced life. You can actually word this in any way whatsoever at all. The next part of goal mapping is drawing, having a picture to correspond with your goal map. And then the pie. The pie is the emotion. Why do you want what you want? One of the beauties of goal mapping is that we look at the mind, and you might have be down. Sometimes people can be down themselves, but when you become aware of the chemicals that are released into the brain, and become aware as well of how when you're actually going along your day, the thoughts that you're releasing into your brain will help you to keep focused on your emotion of why you want what you want. As we went through there, you have a timeline of when do you want to achieve what you want. And then we'll go through the action steps. In the workshops that I provide, I will actually be doing go through this in detail with you as well. So you will actually be learning how to use this on paper, but you will also be learning how to use it on the digital online system. As I'm a qualified and certified goal mapping practitioner coach as well. And who will help you with your action steps? You could actually create an extra map as well if you're using the paper system of putting in additional helping steps. Excuse me. And in the online system, the link I will be giving to each attendee, we'll be creating up to 15 maps of their choice. This is a map here of Brian May, who couldn't read or write up to the age of 29. He was £1 million in debt, and he very badly dyslexia. He's the creator of goal mapping, and he set himself a goal of living the lives of 7 million people in 1995. And now by 2023, he's now surpassed 5.5 million, including over 1 million school children as well. So the ritual for goal mapping, which again, I say that if you go to the gym and you go to the gym once, so you won't get fit over one session. Same with goal mapping. There's a ritual as well, and the ritual is live your map, use it every day, and print it out, because printing it out is actually, by printing it out, you're actually going to sign it, and by signing it, you're actually giving your commitment to follow through with your ritual every day. Because as I say, your sign is your bond, it's your word of honor. Visualize it every morning, because as you're visualizing it, you're visualizing the pictures. It's the pictures that are drawing you and attracting you to your goal as well. And you're speaking the affirmations out loud, because the more that you speak the affirmations out loud, the more it's going into your subconscious mind. Share it with family and friends, share it with your team as well. Because the more support that you have of actually knowing that whatever you want to achieve, the more you will achieve it. Again, go back into my scenario of losing weight and drawing my map last year. And I was able to share with family and friends. I've actually lost 4 inches on my waist as well, as we brought out. So it's an ongoing process. And keep your map alive. So if your action steps change, or if any of your decisions change, the beauty of the online system is that you can actually go in and edit it accordingly, and then download it into your phone, to your laptop, your desktop. You can absolutely any way at all whatsoever. This is an example of Microsoft UK for a team goal map that they created. This is goal mapping for business of the Italian tour sport. And this is a Coca-Cola in Greek goal map as well. Part of doing the goal map as well is that you will receive a link to creating numerous goal maps as well. And you receive a link into the international goalmapping.com website. But the link, and I share the link with each attendee to actually go in and to create one goal map free of charge as part of watching this video as well. And the link is actually coming up now shortly as well. So as I said to you, by being a part of the website, it'll give you, it's very, very detailed as to additional processes that are here for you to use really as well. So in essence, when you think your best thoughts, you're releasing serotonin. And the more you're releasing serotonin, the more you're feeling your best feelings, the more happiness you have in your life. And then you're taking your best actions. Because when you take your best actions, then you're going to live your best life. And this is the link that I stated to you that if you like, you can use this link and you can go in and create a goal map free of charge, no questions asked. But the difference of creating this and the difference of signing up for doing a course is that in the how section, I actually go through and show you in detail how to create really actionable and successful goal maps as well. And if you'd like any further details, these are my contact details. My name is Edmund Carroll. I'm from Athlone County Meath here. You have my contact details. And I'd be delighted to give you, to follow up and to give you any additional information that you'd like. And I'm also there to speak to groups as well. So thank you very much for leaving your name and contact details with me. And I look forward to supporting you and to giving you any assistance in any way that you'd like with yourself. So I do look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.